Greetings once again and welcome to World Music Safari. In this edition, 2 Native American drums. So these 2 Native American drums have been in my collection for quite some time. This one in particular I've had about 20 years. I picked it up here locally in St. Petersburg from a music shop named Bringy Music, and it was kind of sitting alone in the corner all by itself in the percussion area. And I actually got it on sale, so I didn't pay too much for it, but it's got a beautiful sound from it. It's made in Taos, New Mexico, and it's constructed entirely of leather and pine. Now you can kind of see that there's some pine struts on the inside here in the shape of almost a stop sign. And then the leather itself is dried in such a way that it's almost like those dog chew toys, you know? It's got this really tight, tough membrane, but it's very susceptible to humidity. Now I live in Florida and the humidity vacillates quite a bit, and so this drum can be almost unplayable during the summertime, especially when it's so humid. It's just kind of hanging there. So what I'll have to do is actually take the drum and hold it up to the AC unit to dry it out. So the AC that's coming out of the ceiling of my studio, I'll dry it out to make it playable. So that's one of the disadvantages of this drum, but it sounds beautiful, as you can hear. Hear that? It sounds beautiful. In fact, I'm going to try and get really close to the microphone. All right, so here we go. And so the other technique that I did was I'd use the end you'll hear that in the track as well. So that layered drum technique with the click on there almost makes it sound like it's what's the name, the Japanese drums, taiko drums. It almost sounds like taiko drums in there. And because they use that a lot too, you'll see that they use the sides of the drum and the middle of the drum. So I did the same thing on this one, but this particular drum is one of my favorites in my personal collection just because how versatile and beautiful it sounds. Especially I've used it on different movie soundtracks, short film soundtracks, just for the drum itself because it has this huge, enormous sound. Now don't forget, this one when tightened up right, it does sound extremely good, but this one's a little bit more reliable. Especially in its playing ability. Now this particular drum came to me via Anchorage, Alaska. This is a smaller drum as well, and it's a seal drum. It's got a seal on the front of it, but it's actually made out of seal skin. Now I know what you're probably thinking, but the Inuits are allowed to hunt seals depending on the season, and they use the skins as well. And so they make drums out of them. It's just like you would utilize a 50-gallon steel drum in the Caribbean to make a steel drum. Same idea. You're gonna utilize your natural resources to make these instruments with. So this seal drum is actually made from seal skin. Now it doesn't sound very good. This is also pretty humidified right now, so I think it's gonna be pretty laughable when we hear this one. That's it. So needless to say, when you hear this on the recording later, it was tightened up. I used the AC in this case. No, actually I used the heat in this case. I applied it to some heat coming out of the vent, and it tightened it up enough to sound like this enormous drum. But just keep that in mind when you hear this recording. This was the drum that you're hearing in the recording that you're about to listen to. All right, gang. Well, that's it for this episode of World Music Safari. One day, I'll have a clear throat, but not today. All right, gang. Well, that's it for this episode of World Music Safari. I hope you enjoyed my introduction to the two Native American drums, and we'll see you next time.